Hello and welcome. Today is a very special day. I am now an annual pass holder at the Walt Disney World Resort, and I'm heading into the Magic Kingdom today. I'm here in the Magic Kingdom parking lot at the TTC, Transportation and Ticket Center, and just walking in. And what makes this extra special, not only is this my first visit as an annual pass holder, but I get to ride Tron today. And I'm actually late. I was supposed to return by 9:50. It's now like 10 a.m. So we're gonna head there first. We're gonna ride Tron, and then who knows? I might find something to eat, see what we can get into. I have made it into the park, and as I am power walking down Main Street here, I just want to say it is a beautiful morning. There's a nice cool breeze. It's only like 70 degrees so far. It's gonna get a little bit hotter, but not too much. Now, for those that may not know, Tron is the newest addition to Tomorrowland here at the Magic Kingdom, and it is a long-awaited addition. It took over 5 years to get constructed, and now next week it will officially open to everybody. I mean, it's technically open right now. It's in soft opening. As I'm walking into the Tron area here, we have the brand new Tomorrowland Launch Depot. This used to be the Light and Power Co., but they have rethemed it to be the Tron / Space Mountain gift shop. Row 1. Here we go. Just like that, Tron is done. And as we exit here, we now have this Team Green exit experience. Just a little enterprise advertisement, basically. There's a cool light cycle here, though. It's pretty cool. So the big question on everybody's mind is Tron actually worth it? Is it worth the 5 years that it took to build? Is it worth the hour-long wait that I waited even with a virtual queue? I would say yes. It is definitely worth it. It is an entire experience. This launch out here, outside, is incredible. It's incredible. Tron is a launching roller coaster. It goes pretty fast. That launch out of the loading station is a lot more powerful than I thought it would be. I sat in the front row, which was a great experience. I can't wait to experience the back row. I usually like riding roller coasters in the back row. Now that I'm done with Tron, I am going to spend a little bit more time here in the Magic Kingdom. I mobile ordered some food from Sleepy Hollow, so we're going to go pick that up right now, and we'll see how that is. Looks pretty good. As I'm heading over to Sleepy Hollow here, it looks like we've got quite the crowd building here in the hub. Looks like we've got a parade that's happening soon Festival of Fantasy, great parade, very wonderful, but I'm just cutting through. All right, I had to make a bit of a detour. I was crossing through the hub, and Festival of Fantasy was right there, starting right as I was about to cross the street. So I had to turn around, and now I got to walk back through Tomorrowland and Fantasyland. So a little bit of a detour, but we'll get there soon. Now, being that it is spring break, I believe all of the parks and their park pass reservations are sold out today, but the crowds seem to be pretty manageable. You definitely have places of the park like this where there's not too many people. I mean, it is parade time, so that may be impacting it, but the normal clogged pathways are just that. They're a bit clogged, but it's not too terribly bad, and the weather is beautiful. I just signaled to Sleepy Hollow that I'm here, and since it is right off the hub, the parade is passing right by, so I get a little bit of a view of the parade, Festival of Fantasy, as I'm waiting for my food. Here is what we are looking at from Sleepy Hollow. I got the sweet and spicy chicken waffle sandwich. Comes with some pretty good looking homemade fries and a lemonade zero sugar. Let's dig in and see how this is. Big this thing is. The chicken on this sandwich is pretty standard theme park chicken. It has really good flavor. It's just, wow, it is pretty good. It does have a little bit of a spice kick. I like that. It has a lot of good cabbage and kale inside of it. The only negative that I would say about this chicken sandwich is that the waffle doesn't really have any structure, and the chicken is so large with all of the greens inside of it that it doesn't really fit inside of the folded waffle. And this was $11.59, but it is quite large. So even if you were to get this, you could split it right down the middle and share it between two people, and I think it would be plenty of food for two people. But it is very tasty. It does have a nice spice to it. The sweetness doesn't come through as much as the spice does. And let's also give these homemade chips a try. Those chips are nice and crispy, very tasty, lightly salted. I have a little bit of ketchup that I'm gonna use for them, but other than that, I think this meal is a win. That was a lovely lunch, quite filling. Again, I very much recommend that chicken and waffle sandwich from Sleepy Hollow. But now, before I leave the Magic Kingdom, I did want to check on something. The status of Splash Mountain. Splash Mountain did close down permanently in its current, or now previous, state. Here in the Magic Kingdom, it is still open in Disneyland. We don't know when it's actually going to close over at Disneyland, the original Splash Mountain. But over here at the Magic Kingdom, it is closed, and they are turning it into Tiana's Bayou Adventure. That should be opening sometime in late 2024. I'm actually quite excited for this new version of the mountain. I like change. I like new attractions, even though this isn't technically a new attraction. Now, just below me here, as you can hear, they are actively working. I don't want to show the actual cast members working on it, but just behind this pole here, they're actively doing some work. You can see that it's completely drained out here in the turnaround after the big drop. And they have removed basically all mention of Splash Mountain from this area, except for one pressed pennies machine that I found back under the Frontierland train station, and they have added these Tiana's food signs and work walls for the upcoming new version of the attraction. I was going to come and ride Big Thunder Mountain while I was checking out Splash Mountain. It says that it is currently, well, it's changing. It just went from 45 to 55 minutes. This line right here is for this popcorn stand, I believe. It is lunch and snack time. As I'm heading out of the Magic Kingdom, I thought I would stop here in the Main Street Cinema, where they had some of the Vault collection for the 50th anniversary. See what they have left, see if anything's on sale. I believe some of the 50th merch is on sale, 50% off, so let's see what they have in here. It doesn't look like any of the 50th merch is on sale in here, but they do still have some of the Vans merchandise. Looks like all kids sizes, but it is 40% off right now. All right, so that's gonna do it for me today here. First time visit as an annual pass holder here at the Magic Kingdom. Was a great time, got to ride Tron, had a wonderful lunch at Sleepy Hollow, and checked on the progress of Splash Mountain. It is coming along. I personally think that we will see the tree stump at the top of Splash Mountain gone by the end of this spring break period. But I will see you in the next video. I've got so much to do here in Orlando now that I live here. Can't wait to go to the rest of the Disney World theme parks as a pass holder, enjoy them in an all new way. Go to Universal, go to SeaWorld, go to Busch Gardens. It's gonna be a lot of fun. There's a lot of things coming up. See you then.